was happy at first, and then I got stuck in the hole, in the hopes that a spaceship would take me far, far away from all the idiots and trees.
Salutations everyone, and welcome to 2018. Hope you guys had a great new year, and I decided for my first video of the year it'll be my very first Q&A. So let's get started. To start off, Wolfie asks if I was self-taught or if I used references, and I'm gonna say yes to both. I did start off just doodling by myself on random coloring pages outside the lines, and the references that I used when I was growing up was probably all the shows that I like to watch and the cartoons and the video games. And I feel that using references is just normal for an artist. It's nothing to be really ashamed of. It's something even professionals used. So even if you heavily use references now, just know that eventually, as you practice more and more, you'll slowly wean off of them. Colorful Cartoons asks, what's my favorite genre of music? Most of the music that I use in my intros is like a little snippet of what I like to listen to. I like to listen to indie rock, grunge rock, bedroom pop, all that emotional stuff. I love it so much. And when I really want to like relax, I like to listen to like lo-fi hip hop, stuff like that. So, but I listen to pretty much anything, really. Like, I'll give anything a chance. And electro swing. Electro swing is my latest obsession. It's so good. Mena asks, what do I think about famous YouTubers not allowing their young content creators to collab with them just because they're not famous? I think that's really messed up. Like, well, first off, what do you mean by a famous YouTuber? Like, what the heck? I never felt comfortable with the people that treated others differently because of their subscriber count. Like, shut up. You are just like me. If the internet was taken away from you, you would be just like everybody else. So get off of your throne. You know what I mean? And I feel like a lot of people can be very rude to their young fans. Like, it's not their fault. They're young, you know? They're big fans. They're excited to, you know? I'm sorry. That just gets me riled up. And with collabing, sometimes I get it. Because sometimes they'll get, like, a lot of requests to collab, and they do have to turn some people down. But, I mean, you shouldn't turn somebody away just because they're young. You should give them a proper reason, like, hey, I'm too busy, or hey, I already got a lot of stuff on my plate, you know? But not just because they're young, like, or if they're not famous, especially not that. If somebody has less subscribers than you, who cares? You know? You just got lucky. Good for you. Sorry, that just really gets me mad. Overtly 4 Gaming asks if I would ever collab with anyone from my subscribers. Well, relating to the last question, I think I would if I had the time to, of course. I'm gonna go ahead and give a real reason, unlike most people. I don't really get much time to make videos since I am both working and now getting ready for the new semester in university. I've been very busy, but maybe, hopefully, someday I will. And you know what? If you do want to like give me an idea of like what to collab with, like maybe you want to rant with me or something, you could just send me a note on DA and I'll see if I can make time for you guys. Alright? Thank you for asking. Awesome Caitlin asks, who's my favorite animator and what's my favorite animation meme? Ooh, favorite animator is top of the line VivziePop. Oh my god, if you have seen her work, she's a goddess. I don't even know how. She's so good, and she's so stylized. She's amazing. And from the animation meme community, probably Surflove, because their style's adorable, and it's really rare to see axolotl characters, and yet, like, their character is the best. I love rewatching their stuff. It's so bouncy and so fun. And, as for animation memes, there's a lot that I want to do in the future. And my favorite one to watch, I really like the melody ones. I know that sounds really edgy, but I love them. I love them. They're super cool. The song is awesome. Like, sometimes I just watch them just to hear the song. And so is the Boba Day ones. Those are adorable. Thank you for asking. Stubborn Bunny asks, what art program do I use? They guessed FilePaca, and you know what? You were very close. I actually use Metabank Paint, which is very similar, and it's, again, totally free. If you want to check it out, I'll go ahead and put a link in the description for you, okay? I Am Shook, I love that name, asks if I'm gonna do any more Let's Reads. Probably I'll go back to them in the future, but I gotta figure out, like, more time to do them, because editing the audio for those takes forever. And I kind of want to do, like, better sprites for those, because I feel like the ones I did before were very boring with one still image. Or maybe I'll do, like, an actual, like, full painting related to the story that I'm reading. But, you know, I really do want to go back to them, you know? I like reading aloud to people. Thank you for asking. Unicorns Eating Candles asks if I'm more of a cat person or a dog person. This question makes me sad, because I adore cats. I do, but I'm allergic to them, so I'm gonna have to say dog. I'm sorry. Cringe Master asks, didn't I say that I was in a university? And yes, I am in a university. The University of Central Florida. Go Knights! Alan asks if I have any tips on joining the ranting or art community itself. Well, I'm not too experienced in the rant community. Really, I only have 2 rants up on my channel. But the one thing that I am gonna say is something that was popped up in the comments very often. And it's that I sounded passionate about what I had to say. That's the one thing that I'm gonna tell you. Don't talk about a topic because everybody else is talking about it to jump on the bandwagon. Because eventually, you're gonna sound just like 5 other people. Like a cookie cutter response, really. If you're gonna talk about something, you need to have it on something that you actually care about. But don't go screaming at a microphone, because no one's gonna listen to that. The best thing you can do is find a topic you like, write down your main ideas, collect your thoughts, and speak calmly, and present your information in a certain way. You can give it your own flair, you can give it your own style, but no one's gonna listen to you if you have to scream. Does that make sense? I hope that helps. KJ Tunes asks, how did I come up with my character's design? Now, for some of these questions, I might go ahead and do full videos of later, because I feel like I won't be able to explain much in the moment, but when I first made her, she was a Sonic character, like I've said in other videos, and I just picked my favorite colors, splashed them on, and there you go. But as for right now, her main influence is probably like that cute and creepy vibe that I've seen often. Like, I just looked at all the things that I liked the most, and I just drew whatever came to mind. And as the years went by, she changed her looks. She's gone through many phases to what she is today, and I'm pretty sure in a couple years she's gonna change again. But I'm pretty sure that didn't answer your question, but maybe that clarified something. I'm not too sure. I do have to touch up on this question again eventually, but thank you for asking. To finish it off, I've got 3 questions from the Silver Westie. And it's, how and when did I start drawing? Well, I was about 10 years old when I started seriously drawing. What motivated me to start YouTube? I just wanted to get my voice out there, you know? Like, I wanted to speak. I wanted to let my opinion known out there, you know? It wasn't really like a want to be like famous or whatever, but I had a topic that I wanted to speak about. And of course, before then was the Let's Reads, and that was mostly because I knew people didn't read anymore, and also because I wanted to practice like my own enunciation. I wanted to practice my own speaking skills, so that's where those came from. And what fandoms am I in? Oh, there's a lot of them, but the main 3 that I can think of right now, let's see. I'm a huge fan of the Professor Layton games. I always have been. That's probably one of the older fandoms that I'm in. I love Night in the Woods. It's amazing. Beatrice is my everything. I love her so much. And the most recent fandom that I'm in is definitely Doki Doki Literature Club. My god, Yuri is my wife. I love her. She's amazing, and Team Salvato, they did way too much for a free game. Like, that stuff's amazing, and I cannot wait to see what productions this team is gonna do next. And the songs from that game have been stuck in my head ever since I played it. I haven't made many people play it after me. It's good, man. Like, I've made friends through it. It's awesome. I like it. I hope that answered your question. And this concludes my very first Q&A. If you want to be a part of the next Q&A, please start your comment with the words, "Hey Miss Scarlet," so it's easy for me to find it, alright? And again, apologies if I sound gross. It's like 30 degrees in Florida. That's not supposed to happen, but for some reason, some cruel god decided that was my fate today. Oh, and as of the results of the polls, I chose the poll from Twitter and also the poll from here. The current results, it looks like Downfall will be the first game, and then it will be Alice Mare. So directly after I record this, I'm going to record Downfall, and the third game I'll play is Lait, but that's mostly just for me. I just want to play it myself. But anyway, thank you so much for listening and or watching, and have a great night, guys! Every day I imagine a future where I can be with you. In my hand is a pen that'll write a poem of me and you.